school slick, brick our styling. Fat gold chain with an African medallion. Hip-hop connoisseur and rolling 20 crippin'. Rap game real tight, freestyle was magnificent. All about the clout and all about my dividends. Them older couldn't tell me different. I need a roundaway girl to live in. Showtime, Mythic Apollo. I'm about the bottom. Take two and pour out a little for my who won't live to see tomorrow.
If God for me, who could be against me? I guess all the that's against me. They the ones stirring up the conflict. They try to make it out like I'm conflicted.
The first quarter of the season already in the rear-view mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports.
And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. Leading the Packers offense out here, the same man who has been doing so since 2008. That's the great Aaron Rodgers.
There's a lot of good to watch in the game last week, wasn't there? I mean, he did throw 2 touchdown passes. That was impressive. And he's so close, isn't he? The 3 interceptions killed him and his team. That was costly. But if he just cleans that up a little bit, there's a reason for optimism with this team and this passer.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's the leading rusher amongst rookies last season, Najee Harris.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris.
And this time not as successful, as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. He has it complete to Christian Watson. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 42. On play action, Rodgers. This will be caught downfield by Moore. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Now a 1st down carry for Harris. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Harris running straight ahead. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. 8th play of this opening drive coming up. This is 3rd down. Working from the gun, Rodgers. This will be caught at the 2. And the Packers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Harris. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. Again, it's Harris, and they'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. Najee Harris, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Packers are on the board first here this afternoon. And Johnson's extra point up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Taken in at the 3. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Here come the Giants, led out by their former 6th overall pick out of Duke back in 2019. Daniel Jones under center.
Throwing Jones. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. Now Jones.
A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
After the incomplete pass here, now is 2nd and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Throw right side going to be caught by Waller.
And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Buying time to his left. And he's taken down. Trying to do a little too much. Getting outside of the pocket. And it results in a sack.
On 4th down, Jamie Gillen on to punt for the Giants.
Jamal Agnew is deep to return it. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback.
Najee Harris and the rest of this offense work their way back onto the field.
Whatever he was doing in September, they're hoping that that carries over now to October because he was sensational last month.
He absolutely was, and we all know where it started at the end of last season, right? All the offseason preparation, the weight workouts, the sprints, right? The vision that he had, what he was going to do this season. And, of course, it all came together with the rest of the team. Those big fellas up front, leverage, and, boy, they get downfield and create answer blocks for them.
They really are. Everyone's been doing their job so far to create those holes.
He's got the connection to Moore.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. On play action, it's Rodgers. He's got a man, complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10.
On the give, this is Harris.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. They run again with Harris. They'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3. Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. Touchdown, Packers! DJ Moore, his 4th touchdown on the year.
And the Packers lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. And Johnson's extra point up and good.
And that'll make the score 14-0. That time a 6-play drive.
And it concludes with a touchdown reception by DJ Moore. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
So the Giants getting the football back here for their 2nd drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a 1st down.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed 1st down there. They needed something good to happen.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Jair Alexander.
And the Packers are going to take possession of the football.
They'll try the right side with Harris. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a 1st down. Throwing is Rodgers. This is caught. Touchdown, Packers. 2 touchdown passes now here in this 1st quarter for Aaron Rodgers.
And the Packers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Boy, still in the 1st quarter, and look out. I mean, they are on pace for over 80 points in this game.
I don't know that they'll get there, CD, but this has been impressive to watch so far.
That certainly would be history in the making, wouldn't it, partner? I'm glad we're here to actually watch and see if it actually happens, although, like you, I have my doubts, but they are firmly in control of this game.
Fields it right around the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. Now the number 8 rusher in the NFL last season, it's Elijah Mitchell. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. The numbers last week for Mitchell. Very productive. 3 touchdowns, 2 of them on the ground, 1 through the air.
And it will always be a compliment to say that a guy's got a nose for the end zone, and he sure had it last week.
From the 29, Jones. And this one quickly to Lamb. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Now Jones throwing on 1st down. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. On 2nd down, here's Mitchell. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 21-0 our score after 1. Giant football, and we're ready to begin the 2nd quarter. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
Jones now on 1st and 10. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. To throw on 2nd and 10. Jones. And that is incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Back to throw again. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Gano's kick is good, and the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. So, Charles, they are on the board after that kick. So 3 drives, 3 points. Obviously not the start that you were hoping for, but they're able to erase that 0 off the scoreboard.
Yeah, I guess what you're saying is a point of drive is not what offenses are striving for by any stretch. They're happy they've got 3 now. They hope that that unlocks their offense for bigger points down the road. So
here are the Packers now to take over. They were losers to New England a week ago. Now they find themselves in the lead here as they start 1st and 10. To throw is Rodgers. Over the middle, complete. That's Harris. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
On 2nd down, this is Harris. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On play action, now Rodgers. Targeting Moore, and he's got him on the crossing pattern. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, You enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
They hand this off to Harris. Dexter Lawrence that time in on the stop. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now it's Rodgers. And he's got it. And the Packers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
This offense continues to be a hot knife through butter. 3 drives, 3 scores, and knocking on the door again on drive number 4. They'll try to run it in, going option right. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Rodgers, his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 11 on the year. And the Packers are able to widen their lead here in this first half. And Johnson's extra point up and good. And a rout is on here in this first half. So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. Darnay Holmes now from his end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Coming up in prime time here in Week 5, a couple of division rivalries on the docket, beginning tonight in the AFC North with the Bengals and Ravens from Baltimore at 8:20 Eastern. Then tomorrow, Monday Night Football, Raiders and Chiefs from Arrowhead in the AFC West. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. On 2nd and 10, Jones. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. And he will step out of bounds all the way down inside the 40. A big play there for the Giants. 43 yards.
And this offense needed something to try and seize the momentum a little bit, and that might have been exactly what they needed. Now they have a chance to go downfield and score and cut into the lead.
On 1st and 10, Jones. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Up the middle, here's Mitchell. And he goes down at the 26. A pickup of 13, and that last play began at the 13. 1st down. On 1st down, they go back to Mitchell. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Jones. Over the middle, complete to Samuel. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Here's Jones on 1st down. And that's dropped underneath to Mitchell. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. Back to the ground here, Mitchell. A nifty move on the run, but ultimately stops short of the goal line down at the 2. Mitchell again, but he will go backwards as he stopped for a loss. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4. Gano's kick is good, and they're back within 3 scores as it's now a 22-point game. So a long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Najee Harris and the rest of this offense work their way back onto the field.
We're in the second quarter. They've got the lead. The lead, though, not so much because of the ground game, because of their air attack, Charles.
So what they're seeing so far is the possibility of things loosening up later in the ground game. Through the air first, maybe they have to start respecting that even more as the game goes on, and then there will be running lanes to find later.
Yeah, try to get him more involved here on this drive maybe. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
So this matchup is the second of 3 games in London this year. Vikings and Saints were here last week, and then the Broncos and Jags, they'll be at Wembley at the end of the month. Plus this year, remember, a 4th European game, our first one ever in Munich, Germany. And that'll be the Bucs and the Seahawks November 13th.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. And this one is incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Now Rodgers. It's brought in by Harris. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Rodgers throw complete there to Moore. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
Meanwhile, Rodgers throw here into the hands of Moore. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
A good down to possibly take a shot, and in fact, they'll come up with an empty backfield on 2nd and inches.
Now a throw here to his running back. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Here's Rodgers. Touchdown! Aaron Rodgers, 3 first-half touchdown passes as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further.
And Johnson's extra point up and good.
And a rout is on here in this first half. So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away.
Holmes going to opt against bringing it out, and they will begin at the 25.
And New York set to take the field. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
To throw again on 2nd down. Jones. And he's got his man in stride, complete. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. On 1st down, Jones.
That is caught by Lamb.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Winds up and lets it go for Samuel.
And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown.
Deebo Samuel,
36 yards.
And the Giants get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
Extra point try good by Gano. And that'll cut the lead down now to 22.
This taken in at the goal line. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team. Najee Harris and the rest of this offense work their way back onto the field.
The passing game, they've had more success there than the running game. Maybe something they game plan for.
How come they didn't tell us about it?
Because they wanted to keep it a secret.
We did ask, didn't we? But I think what happened in this one is they've realized that they've established the run pretty well, and teams are going to key on that. They thought they could open it up and have success through the air, and that's exactly what's going on.
Yeah, they've had success, at least so far, here in the second quarter. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. A final shot before half for Rodgers. And his throw's going to be incomplete. So we reach halftime, and what's been a fair
message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the third quarter.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Giants about set to go to begin this third quarter. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Right back to Mitchell on second down.
And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Throwing Jones.
Open man Lamb. It's complete. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Now Jones. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
A give here to Mitchell.
And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage. Jones from the gun on third down. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Jones.
And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Looking to throw. Jones. That's caught by Waller out left side.
And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
First down, here's Mitchell. Down to about the 32.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Back to throw. Jones.
He'll find Lamb. That's complete.
And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers 16.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. A handoff from Mitchell running left.
And he is going to lose yardage here. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Looking to throw. Jones. Wide open receiver complete.
And the Giants are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
And I'll tell you what, this offense is playing a little bit of keep away right now. They've come out here in the third quarter, possessed the ball for quite a while, and they keep on converting. Nice pitch and catch there to set up the 1st and goal.
His pass caught at the 4. So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal?
Mitchell is not going to get a whole lot, maybe a yard down to the 3.
Through a couple of plays, this Green Bay defense is held strong. Now it's 3rd and goal. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Deebo Samuel, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year.
And the Giants are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half. And they're going to get the two-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further. And around the goal line, especially on two-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
So here are the Packers now. They get set for their first possession of half number 2.
And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
Rodgers throw into the hands of Pitts here.
On play action, it's Rodgers. He gets it complete to Harris. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Well, that was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? Second and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
It was Rashaan Evans there to put a nice hit on it. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Rodgers now to throw. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
Rodgers going to throw.
That's taken in by the tight end, Josiah DeGuara.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 35. Now a give, running left is Harris. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. On the delay, here's Harris. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24.
41 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 16 times.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Throwing is Rodgers. Eluding the pressure right.
Right side to Watson.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 14. They run with Harris. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
From the 9, 2nd and 5.
Here's another carry for Harris. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. 4 touchdown passes now for Aaron Rodgers.
And the Packers are closing in on a 4-1 start as they extend their 4th quarter lead. And Johnson's extra point up and good.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Holmes returning from his end zone. And he returns this to the 22. New York ready to go again offensively. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat.
Now Jones throwing on first down.
Screenplay setting it up for Mitchell.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Jones toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. The offense on 3rd down, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. Throwing there, but but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Open man, right side, it's Lamb. And now some disagreement down on that sideline. The red flag is out, and we're going to get a challenge.
Looking to throw again on second down. Jones. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackle. Tackle him after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
And he will have a Giants first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
He's got the hook up downfield to Samuel.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. It's a gain of 34. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the 4th, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride.
And the Giants are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
Back to throw. Jones. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time. Looking to throw. Jones. And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown.
Elijah Mitchell
from 6 yards away.
And the Giants have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
Gano the extra point, and the lead will be cut down to 14. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
There's DJ Moore as he and the rest of the offense head back out there. Seems like the measuring stick for a receiver for a great game is 100 yards. Well, he's well past that now.
And as we analyze how he's getting them, that's where it really becomes fun because, let's face it, they keep sending coverage at him, keep trying to put the pressure on, yet he finds ways downfield and finds openings. That's a really crafty receiver.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Now Rodgers. Harris has it over the middle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On 1st down, Rodgers. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Moore. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
2nd and 4.
To throw is Rodgers. And his throw here's incomplete. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Rodgers to throw once more. He's going to look deep for more. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. Here's Andy Lee now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. And a great job on special teams to down it as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Jones steps away to his left. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. Jones now on 3rd down. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown.
And Johnson's extra point up and good.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
Holmes going to opt against bringing it out, and they will begin at the 25.
Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. After the pick 6, they go right back to the air.
Over the middle, hauled in by Lamb.
And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. To throw again on 2nd down. Jones. Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Derek Barnett able to maneuver in for the sack.
After that sack, 3rd and long, tough spot for Jones and the Giants.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
Desperation time now. Here's Jones.
Taking a shot for Samuel. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete. The Giants go on 4th, but come up empty. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. Rodgers now on 1st down. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. This is Harris. And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Throwing now is Rodgers. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield.
And they're going to move it down inside the 25. Field goal unit and Brian Johnson out there.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 4th down here in a game that looks to have been decided already.
And Johnson's kick is good.
And that will extend their lead even further.
So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
Holmes going to opt against bringing it out, and they will begin at the 25.
And the Giants ready to come out now.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Now Jones. He's got him in, complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
Meanwhile, Jones' throw taken in by Samuel.
A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. Throwing again on 2nd down. Jones.
Back to Deebo Samuel for consecutive catches.
Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set.
Oh, and Jones has just thrown his 3rd interception. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And the Packers are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line.
Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense. But they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ballgame.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on all those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for Green Bay, they boost their record up to a strong 4-1. And now it's off to Heathrow as they get set to fly back to the U.S. in a couple hours. Meanwhile, for the Giants, they drop